Hello everyone, welcome back to Zinertek HD and welcome back to Prepared version 2.4. Now, because I messed up with the sliders with the HD Airport add-on, what I thought I'd do is I uninstalled that HD add-on for the airports, and I'm going to take yet another little quick look around the airport to see what is the major difference made by this HD Airport add-on, because I think it will just give me a lot more clarity about that. Yeah, because I don't think you can be fair to compare what the difference is. Now actually it does look like, now that I see this again, I can see now that I think the buildings certainly looked a lot nicer, didn't they? You can see that building over there now has a very flat kind of texture. It looks like there's not as many vehicles. Just let me look. Let's go over here first. I'm going a bit fast, but I'm sure we'll get away with it. Yeah, I mean there are still vehicles, but the level of vehicles are less, and yeah, I can see very clearly now the building under the HD Airport add-on looked a lot nicer than the default one. And I think as well the vehicles looked a bit nicer. There are vehicles obviously now, but I think the vehicles looked a bit nicer, and that really does bring it home to me. Look at that, it looks very flat and grey, doesn't it? Okay, let's keep going. This is kind of why I wanted to do this other video, and I'll basically bring this video out very soon after the last one. You know, he opened the window. Loving it. But yeah, just to kind of have a fairer comparison, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that because I messed up with the sliders before, I don't think my previous video was very fair. Yeah, there's certainly a lot less vehicles now. Okay, we'll head over here. The scenery in Hong Kong from the ground looks so weird, because obviously all they have is just the basic scenery. I'm sure it looks okay from the air, but from the ground it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Like flat objects pasted. But you can't really expect that much more than that for the default scenery, really, can you? Right. So let's head over here. I'm going to try to, you know, show you the same kind of things that I showed you before. I'm going to try to show you the same buildings that I showed you before. Okay, maybe we can go a bit faster. Yeah, certainly the vehicles are a lot less now. I mean, there are still vehicles, but not as many. And the vehicles are, I mean, obviously it retextures those vehicles to make them look much nicer, as well as retexturing the buildings. I don't think it changes that much about the control tower. Like, to me this looks very similar to what we had before with the control tower. I don't know, Maybe it was like no, I think it was. I think the control tower was not affected, really. Okay. And I'm pretty sure the hangars and stuff over there looked a lot nicer before. Yeah, and it definitely added textures on the ground, didn't it? Because before we had more markings, so you can see that it's just kind of slightly increased the resolution of the texture on the terminal. It's kind of brightened up the textures on the walkway thing, whatever you call it, and yeah, the markings on the ground, from what I can remember, were a lot nicer with the HD add-on, and the vehicles had a more realistic looking or a nicer looking texture and stuff. I mean, it's not a massive upgrade, it's not a massive change from the default, but it does, I think it adds just enough to make it like just feel a little bit more immersive, like, yeah. I think that I would have to do a more wide ranging test really for me to really, you know, work out if this is worth it. But it's not a massive upgrade, it just kind of improves stuff slightly, you know, just makes everything a bit better, more HD in terms of textures and stuff like that. But like I said in the other video, I think if people are looking for a massive upgrade, they're going to be sorely disappointed. But if all you know, if you have the expectation that it's just going to add a little bit more realism and make the airport seem a little bit more alive, then I think that you will like this add-on. Okay, just let me try and take off now. Very badly probably, and then see from the air, see if there's a big difference from the air. I accidentally turned off my engines. Okay, let's pause it. Lol. Well, not the best view ever in the world. But yeah. I definitely think, I mean, even just looking at the texture on the top of the airport, it looked a lot nicer, didn't it? A lot nicer. So, yeah, I think I'll stick by the view that it's not an absolutely massive upgrade, but it just, that slight increase in textures, and it seems like it adds slightly more vehicles and just makes the airport a little bit more alive. I'm pretty sure that for the price of around 20 US, I think that most people will be quite happy with that. I mean, this is an improvement that will be on every vanilla airport in the game, so I think it's a pretty decent upgrade. I'm fairly happy with it. But anyway, I just wanted to be absolutely fair and show you what the Hong Kong International Airport looked like without the HD airport thing installed. So thank you for watching the video, and as always, if you have a question about anything that we have talked about, then you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.